Welcome to my journey. Oh my gosh. It's 12 o'clock. I hit my goal. I don't think I need to be out here like all night. But, well, if I come back out later on tonight, it's because I wanted to. And make up for yesterday. What I ate was one of these. Oh my god. This is so sweet. It doesn't even taste like diet protein food. It is delicious. And then I also had one of these. So between this and that, I was at 45 grams of protein. I'm happy about my protein intake. Now, all I need to do is just go home and take a walk. All right? That's all I need to do. Go home and take a walk. And then, yeah. And then if I go out later on tonight, that will make up for my rest day yesterday. Because yesterday I had a rest day. Okay. So overall, I had a very productive day. Of course, the airport. Oh my god. The airport. It gave me a ride after I had passed zone 32. And you can't back up in the airport. Oh, hell no. It's one way. And it ain't no other. Okay? So, I had to go around. Then it was talking about staying to the left. And I think it was trying to take me out the south side. But my passengers, they were like, since you went around, just take us out the north way. And, don't worry about the toll. Just go 121 all the way out to Legacy Drive. And I'm like, okay, you're the boss. You're the boss. Okay, you're the boss. So we went out there. So we was hanging out a little bit in Allen. Yeah. One of my rides was delivering two brand new tires to a mechanic shop out there, and I was like, oh, okay. This is a lot for me. When my two passenger when I had two tires as my passenger. Okay. But, at least I didn't have to carry him. I could roll him into the station. Yeah. So, now, hey. Dang, he was a lot prettier than her. I hope I made enough to pay for my gas and my tolls. That's all I can ask for. That is all I can ask for. I'm just a girl out here trying to make some money. I need to live, okay? I need to live. It would be a slow and painful death to die of no home and no food and no water. Be a slow and painful death. And I know a lot of people think you had that option. Oh, well, you should just get you a man. Listen, not every woman has the option of getting a man. Right? And some of these men ain't worth getting. Right? It's like, well, what are you saying? Yeah, I'm saying sometimes it's better to just struggle than be with these men. Yeah, some of them, because it might be very painful and it could be deadly, especially if people like, well, it wouldn't be that way if you just submit and you obey. No, some of them, they got anger issues. Some of them, they think that cheating is not going to hurt you. Cheating will hurt you. If you catch a disease, if you both catch a disease that neither one of you can get rid of, or let's just say you can't afford the medical, right? Like they might say, oh, well, nowadays, they got medicine, you could take if you catch AIDS. Listen, you have to have medical. And yes, they do have a certain amount of grants that they have for these programs that allow people, to get their medicine, even if they can't afford it. But from what I understand, there was 200 million people diagnosed with AIDS, and that's a lot. So if you get a grant, for your medicine, you're lucky. It ain't gonna be given out for everybody. For some, yeah. Right? A lot of times we think that our government is just willing to just, go into debt, for our needs, and they're not. They're not willing to keep doing that for air. And it just gets worse. Even though it's 52 degrees out here, it feels a lot hotter. Tell you one thing, it was hard to get up and get out, right? Because it's nothing scheduled. It's nothing that that lets me know how much I'm gonna make or where I'm going next. It's just all on the fly. So that's what makes it a little difficult, right? Even to get out of the house. It's like, where are you going? I don't know. Somebody out there needs some kind of Uber or Uber Eats. So on the backside, though, I've been working on trying to get contracted to also work with the military, and I'm excited about that. I'm like, ooh, I'm excited about that, right? But they're gonna do all their background checks and all of that stuff and let me know if they can give me a couple of assignments or two. So I don't even know how those work, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. But I tell you what, when we get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, try to go back to sleep, then get up about 5:30 and get out by 6, About noon, yeah, we're tired. So I might even take a nap if I can.